What's up, Digidestins? Did you hear the bell? That means it's another day in the market watch. So without further ado, let's get into the video, talk about what's going up, down, left, right. You know the drill here. People are searching up some crazy things, so without further ado, let's get into it. So All Fours Digimon alternate art is actually having some movement, surprisingly. This deck isn't really doing anything, but somebody's been buying copies left and right, spending a little bit of money, so it's causing the market to go like, oh, people are looking him up. Well, All Fours Digimon alternate art from BT11 is sitting at a whopping close to $18 a pop. Is there any reason for this for it? Probably not, but if there's an All Fours deck coming along that people have secretly been hiding, let me know down in the comments. Europe side looking like 11 euros to 15 euros to 17 euros. Okay. Then we have Digimon GX across encounter for the base rarity card. It's showing some movements. It's been moving for a while now, but it's one of the cards people are searching up for right now. So yeah, we're close to $30 a piece, and this is something that's making some waves and people are looking at it. Europe side looking like 20 euros to 24 euros. Yeah. Then we have Digimon versus Royal Knight pre-release card actually showing some movement here as well. Somebody was picking up some copies in the last couple days. Paid $1 or so, but yeah, it's showing some movement. I have no clue why would you pick up this pre-release. I'm guessing it's for the people that can't afford the max rarity versions. But yeah, from the versus Royal Knights, this is a pre-release stamp. So yeah, GG's, good luck. Europe side looking like 22 cents to 40 cents. Yeah, you have nothing to worry about here on your side. Then we have Crimson Blaze from New Awakening. So this card was being seen play in every red deck across the board this last major two events from the Raid and Core TCG. Any red deck was playing a Crimson Blaze somewhere, way, shape, or form. Being able to clear boards and prevent people from spamming out that Leviathan with their option so you can just continue to go off is really powerful. So stuff like that is very important. But yeah, it's looking like $1.25 a piece for just even the base rarity. So if you guys have this, it might be a good time to move it. I mean, it is an uncommon, so it should be in your bulk pretty comfortably. But yeah, Europe side looking like 13 cents, 40 cents. Might be a good time to flip that as well. Pre-release stamp, though, looking like $4 a pop and climbing. We do have the top 4 finishers and stuff like that, so keep that in mind. There is a max rarity, but this one moved a few times too. So just enough to trigger that it's selling on the search menu on best selling. So yeah, it's about a $5 card. Europe side for the pre-release stamp is 2 euros to 4 euros to 5 euros pretty quickly. Going down though in price. No one's really buying it because you do have the participation and stuff. Apocalymon's showing some decent consistency in movement. I mean, people are picking it up almost daily to pick up close to $3 a pop. I mean, it's not a bad pickup, to be honest with you. I mean, if I wanted to, I would probably pick up a bunch too. You never know how Bandai thinks. I mean, this thing should never come off the list, but you know, eventually there is going to be decks that can play him, even just teching him at 1. Europe side though, looking like 4 euros, 6 euros, and climbing. And well, kind of going down. Not climbing. Climbing was earlier, but yeah, now it's going down. Good to see him come down on the Europe side. Palmon from Blast Ace also being searched up. I was surprised when Bakali was I just was surprised by that, but Palmon from Blast Ace is being searched as well, and this one is still holding the $5 range. It's showing a downwards climb, which is kind of expected here. No green deck of Bloom Lord reached top 16 this weekend, and that's kind of good. It's kind of information you should take into account, especially with how many red decks do exist in the format. They are playing Crimson Blaze. So instead of worrying about Death X now, you have Crimson Blaze to worry about. So when you're swinging and comboing off, and then you hit Insecurity a Crimson Blaze, it hurts you more because now your Bloom Lord gets very tiny and that final check might not be able to get through. So just keep that in mind when things come up like this, that formats are very meta dependent, and with, you know, we're not seeing as many Death X's now, but Crimson Blaze is such a monumental deterrent for you playing green. That's probably the biggest issue here. I think green wise doesn't have the mud it takes to be tier like in the meta right now, just because we do have War Greymon running around. Red Hybrid is at its peak right now and is one of the classified top tier decks, and they are running Crimson Blaze at 2, maybe 3s in their list if they wanted to. So just keep that in mind that this is probably won't see much Bloomlord because of the hate that exists. Bloomlord's really good at locals because the likelihood of you running into enough red hybrid in a 3-rounder, you still could get second place very easily if your final match was red hybrid. But that's just all that comes down to. Europe side looking like 4 euros, 7 euros, 8 euros. And then let's see. Ukamon, the New York Comic Con demo deck shot up, boys and girls. We're now touching 8s to 9s. The fact that Chumon deck, or this, what is it, Mumzemon, Numemon deck is definitely showing some fun times going forwards. So just keep this in mind. Europe side looking like 7 euros to 8 euros. We're kind of matching, so that's kind of good to see. Kind of expensive, but the demo deck is getting harder and harder to get your hands on. Andrew Woolmon Ace exceeds Apocalypse, BT15, bumping up. We're at 4 listings though. This thing is on buyout status and somebody can come here and clear this out. So if you've been waiting on Andrew Woolmon, I'm sorry. Europe side looking like 10 euros to 11 euros to 12 euros. Good luck on this. Metal Garurumon Exceed Apocalypse starting to show some movement from that $11 last week, now back up to being 15s. Somebody came in, started picking away at the 11s and stuff like that pretty quickly. So yeah, we're up to 15s. Be expected to start seeing this, probably some movement here. And it continuing. Europe side looking like 18 euros to 20 euros. Good luck. You guys are seeing some movement here too, which is funny because Metal Garurumon didn't even place either. Ryudamon from Exceed Apocalypse, BT15, sparking up as well. We're looking like $8 to almost $9 a pop pretty quickly. And it's showing some decent sales consistently across the board. Europe side looking like 7 euros to 8 euros to 9 euros. Good luck. Double Typhoon Spring Break Event 2024. Not many people are willing to pay it, but somebody is willing to pay the money. So yeah, I would wait on this. Don't rush for it. If you have it and you want to make money, flip it. I'm just saying that. Europe side looking like 60 euros to 115 euros to 150 euros. No, do not touch that. You guys are not in the good spot for that. Kawagamon promo finally breaking that $30 mark and dropped by at least a whopping $10 to finally come down into $20 range, which is good because people are starting to realize, I hopefully are starting to realize, that this card is not mandatory in your deck. This card wasn't mandatory at 4. It's a 0, 2, or 4 kind of card. It depends on your preference, and like I said before, this thing isn't always an end-all be-all reference card that you're going to need, and it's showing in the data for major events left and right that this isn't always what you want. The DP boost is great, don't get me wrong, but you're not always going to need it. Europe side looking like 26 to 30s to 36. Yeah, then we got Diaboromon Ace Tamer Good set. So this thing's got 9 listings left. The last low listings here, and then we're back in the 20s, and then 20s could, we got hit right here. We got a big wall here, so I don't expect this to break past that for a while, but once that wall comes down, this thing could easily go higher. Europe side looking like 14s to 18s. Wow. Terriermon starter deck 17, Double Typhoon advanced deck holding strong in the $3, close to $3 range. The shipping is $1.22 now. Yeah, this is an upcharge in the shipping, so just be careful of that. Europe side looking like 25, 2 euros 50 cents, 3 euros, 3 euros 50 cents, and there's plenty of listings here, so you don't have nothing to worry about here. Heavy Leomon, remember this card being like $8 a pop? Now it's kind of cooled off, and we're now into the $5 range, close to 6. So kind of good to see it coming down. It is a fan favorite Digimon, but we'll see if the deck actually holds long term. Europe side looking like 9 euros to 10 euros. You guys are not getting any cool off anytime soon. I'm sorry. Whack Mega Gargomon alternate being EXO4. I told you the time to flip it was when it was $8, and then I expected this thing to come back down. I warned you guys about this, and it's good that it is coming down. I knew this was going to happen, so hopefully you guys made a good buck when it was high, and now it's coming down. So yeah, be ready for this thing to crash and burn. Europe side looking like 4 euros 50 cents, 6 euros 50 cents, 7 euros. I expect to crash and burn here too. Then we have Morphemon promo 112. Third anniversary survey, damaged at $7.16, but holding strong near the 11. Heavy plays and damage is not what we want to see, but holy cow, yeah, it's still holding 11. I saw this and before I even noticed it was damaged, but yeah, it's still $11 card. Europe side looking like 14s to 20 euros. Jeez Louise, it's not worth it. Formon P118. So yeah, it's starting to show a little bit down climb. It's not back into the $6 range, but we got like $14, which isn't bad for a pricing. This thing was like 16s and stuff, but I expect this to come down more. Europe side looking like 8 euros, 9 euros, 10 euros. And again, we're gonna see this thing get flooded on the market. I'm not even joking. Once the adventure boxes come out for BT16, these cards will be flooded on the market, and there's going to be an excessively large amount, and pick it up when that happens. Till then, don't waste your money. Europe's, well, we got Greymon X antibody from Blast Ace coming down. We're touching $18.70. Holy cow, a whopping $2 down. Let's go. But it's showing a downwards trend, and it's going to continue going down, I think, until there's like a new revamp in Greymon. But just keep an eye out on this kind of card, because yeah, Greymon X could easily get expensive. Europe side looking like 7 euros to 10 euros. Going up. Galemon Digimon Liberator promo. I told you that this thing was going to climb, and just don't invest into it. This promo is coming back out when you release the liberation boxes, so don't waste your money on this, because it's just not worth it. You know, you got 10s to 11s. Good luck. Europe side, nothing. King Drazel, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but yeah, this thing is now holding strong in the 24s to going right to 30s, and people are willing to pay that price range. So I know that King Drazel is more for what people are thinking, the 7 Deadly Sins deck. Just keep that in mind. Europe side, 14 to 16s to 18s. Yeah. Magna Garurumon alternate art. Time to take a look. It's holding strong in the $10 ranges, and I expect this to load once we start seeing BT18 reveals, and anything that revolves around, if this becomes even a backup in the deck, like similar to its counterpart, it's gonna make this card go up and expect it to climb up. So probably a good time to pick up copies and then sit on them and see what happens. Same thing with the low rarity right now. It's 26 cents and it's going up. So if you can get multiple listings, grab them now at these low dollars, because eventually it's going to touch like $5 a pop, similar how Emperor Greymon went. But yeah, that's just me letting you know. I think this is the smart play, is pick them up while they're in the set, like $1, because even if this thing doubles to $2 to $3, you're still making some profit on this. So again, card reveals always happen, and it's always something shows off. They go for the lowest card and it shoots up. So just keep this in mind. Europe side looking like 2 cents, 20 cents. Yeah, this is a good pickup if you get multiple copy from one seller. Europe side looking like 4 euros to 5 euros. Pick this up. I definitely recommend it. Gargomon starter deck, nothing from the Double Typhoon stamp. Yeah, nobody listed it. Was this not in the collection? Because I'm surprised, or people are really just got them as quick as they could. A Europe side looking like 10. Well, Gaomon Judge promo pack looking like 10s to 11s. Let's take a look on the Europe side. 10s to 12s. Okay, we're matching here. Agumon X Antibody Judge Pack, X Record BT09, $3.98. Kind of good to see, especially since people like the max rarity things. This is a mid rarity selective, so just keep that in mind. A Europe side looking like 12 euros and holding. But all in all, that is the market watch, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.